3, 2, 1, go.
Arms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Are we starting?
Started
Good
already.
Good afternoon, evening, or morning.
No, start that again because I've got to cut that bit out.
What, you didn't want me to spit Eminem?
No.
No, man.
You gonna go or what?
Yeah, count me in then.
Oh right, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
What is this, man? No, count. Do it again.
I'm already spent. I'm just. All right, go. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition. What? Man?
His bum went.
Why? I was like laughing. You keep going 3, 2, 1, go. Like straight away.
He swear he paused after welcome, like he forgot what he was doing.
I had to compose myself. We're still going.
Yeah, go on.
All right, welcome to another edition of the FPL Conservatory. My name is Mason. I'm joined here today by Joe Cummins.
Hello, hello.
And Mr. Jake Harris.
Let me just turn that phone off vibrate.
Yeah, please. We have no shows from Perry Williamson because he's a useless piece of shit. Booze, everybody, boo.
Boo. Boo. Boo.
Jordan said he can't do it tonight with no real excuse. So there's a booze, please, everybody. Boo. And Ray hasn't made an appearance since week 1. He's on loan. He's on loan to another podcast, I think.
Ray has not made a transfer yet as well.
He's not. He's sticking with his team. So the standout news this week is one of us played our wild card. And they are on the podcast. Joe, talk us through how your wild card went, man.
How we doing? Everyone else have a wild card there. You think you have a big week, so let's just say the average points is 52. If you get a wild card, you want to be hitting those 60, 70 points. Mm-hmm. I've got 34 points last week. Very, very bad.
It's really bad.
Mate, the team on paper, it's just like the key players did nothing. Like De Bruyne was benched. Ericsson blanked. Digne got 0 points. Van Dijk and Man City obviously didn't keep clean sheets. Liverpool didn't keep a clean sheet. And I literally relied on Josh King to get me points, man. It's just like, I don't know, on paper it still looks like a good team, but it's just not getting returned.
It's like when you realise you should have put Frederick Gilbert in instead of Otamendi. Like, it's one of them.
But that's just
what can you actually do?
You got a back three of Van Dijk, Otamendi, Digne. You think you're going to get points, and that got 3 points combined. It's just like ridiculous. Cantwell on the bench getting sick. Gilbert getting sick too.
Cantwell away at City as well. Or no, at home against City. You just don't expect it, do you? But
no, man. So many red arrows.
The Pookie party continues. I've got a lot of green arrows actually in my team. Moved up a spot in the Rub Scud Bowl.
See that?
Excuse me. Yeah, you see that? Up to third now. Pip JP. I've got Perry Williamson.
Parts though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting a bit tight. You're 15 points ahead, which is good. You had a good week again, didn't you?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah, it was all right, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
2 goals scored, 3 bonus from Callum Wilson.
Huge, really. I mean, I was going to transfer him out, and he's actually got attacking returns in every single game week so far. 5 points, 5 points, 5 points, 5 points, 13 points. He's actually in mad form. So, obviously going to keep him.
And he's actually decreasing in price as well. So, some kind of voodoo in the FPL world.
You surely think he's going to go back up like to 7.9?
Yeah, he'll pick back up now, surely.
Yeah, probably still good fixtures.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of wild cards floating about. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. James and Mount. I'm sure lots of people have them in their team. Both with the dreaded yellow warning signs. But apparently, Joe's sources talk about it. Joe, what do you know about the Mount injury?
Well, mate, the very reliable source, which is the Reddit FPL, they have been posting links saying that he's gone through, I don't know what it means, but intensive medical care. So they reckon, they said it wasn't ligament damage and he's got care. So there's a good chance he's going to play. But Liverpool at home, it's like, will he last a full 90? Because Liverpool are a very intense team. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I haven't got it in my team because I thought Chelsea are looking a bit mixed. But after last week, they're getting goals. Like, I'm missing out, I think.
What, on Chelsea players?
Yeah, like I keep thinking Tammy. I'm like, okay, he's scoring against like, let's face it, championship defences, but then getting a hat trick at Wolves and that third goal especially was unbelievable. Like Chelsea, they look like they're going to score. I think they're going to be like they're either going to beat teams 4-3 or whatever. So offensively, they're going to be getting points every game.
Yeah, it's funny you say that the week after your wild card, you didn't put any Chelsea players in your team.
Exactly, man. Regretting it.
In instant regret. Yeah, so I don't really know where I'm going for this. Should we jump into the...
You've got Mount and James in your teams, both of you?
I've got both of them, yeah.
Are you keeping them or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Because obviously the game week deadline is tomorrow at 7 p.m. because there's a Friday night game. So
I've already made my transfer, man.
Oh, really? What have you done?
I did... hang on, what did I do? I did Kane to Pookie.
Kane to Pookie?
I love that shout. I actually love that shout. Fuck
the premiums, man. Freed up 4.3 million, and then I'm just gonna get Son in or someone like that. Maybe De Bruyne. I think I can get De Bruyne in. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Kane, obviously, he will get 20 goals this season. Just seems to be a little out of form. He's not even out of form, to be fair. There's just other strikers out there that are cheaper, either equaling his point totals at the moment or getting much higher. So obviously you guys know I like to play the financial arbitrage. So Kane's out, Pookie's in for the foreseeable.
For the foreseeable. I could take out, right? I'm just looking at this now. I haven't even looked at my team all week, actually. I've got 2 mil in the bank and a free transfer.
Oh, nice.
Should I take out
Let's have a look at
Troy
your team
Parrott? Yeah, tell me what to do. I could put Josh King in instead of like Greenwood, which is obviously an actual shout, surely.
So you've got, 2 million in the bank, like 2.0?
2.0 on the money.
So how much is McGinn at the moment? Is he 5.5?
5.5.
So is anyone for 7.5 or below in the midfield?
In the midfield category. The first one
sort it by form, maybe.
Yeah, let's sort by form, shall we? Where is form?
Just slotting Ross Barkley, mate. Now we know he's on penalties. Could be.
The first one to come up is Mason Mount, who I already have, and then fucking David Silva, which I am not falling for.
I don't know though, man. How many points has David Silva been getting?
He got 10. He got 1 last week and then got 10 consecutively the 2 weeks before that. But he's never played 90 minutes.
Right.
To be fair though, mate, Man City's fixtures have got Watford at home, Everton away. Everton not looking great.
Yeah.
Then they've got Wolves at home, Palace away, Villa at home, Southampton at home.
Huge.
I think I can't do. Yeah. I've already got 3 City players anyway, so this is kind of a moot point.
No, fair enough.
So I stick in Buendia.
Double up Norwich.
Double up Norwich. You might get Campbell in as well. Fuck it.
Fucking Norwich's fixtures are like they're handy as well.
Yeah, I know. Nice, they. Pookie party will continue. Yes or no?
Hey, he's on like 43% ownership now, isn't he? And I'm not on that party train. It's worrying.
I wasn't on the train, but after when you're playing Chelsea and City and walking away with 11 and 12, it's kind of like the guy is actually bearing form. So why you can't ignore it for too long?
He's banging form, isn't he? What can you really
Obviously,
do?
it will come to an end eventually. Like Norwich will start to tail off, and when that happens, then there'll be other options. But at the moment, it's just he's picking up so many points.
So many. Should I put Jordan Ayew in? Surely not.
28,000 people transferred out Pookie this game week.
Transferred out. He's one of them weird ones. He's probably like one of the most transferred in and one of the most transferred out.
That knee jerk, man.
Yeah, knee jerking. That knee jerk wild card though.
Have you seen? Yeah. Why did you wild card, Joe?
Mate, there's always a plan after international break. Get the team in, see what players are playing, and actually get a set team and have like bench options that actually get points. But yeah, I'd like case in point, like my bench did bits and other teams didn't. Yeah, I think it was just a bad week. Like I haven't made any subs this week. Like my team looks quite. Yeah. It looks solid on paper this week going in, but we know what's going to happen.
Have you seen Liverpool's
it's probably just
coming up?
No, let's have a look.
It's fucking disgraceful.
Oh, that's naughty, isn't it?
Chelsea.
Yeah, it's right. Those score though. Those score in every game.
Chelsea, United, Spurs, and City in the next 7 weeks. Huge.
Salah's ownership's dipped quite a bit, actually. 42.1% now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, he's usually sticking around the 50% mark, isn't he?
It's got to be dropping to Mane, surely.
Mane, yeah. Just doing that little mix-up.
Liverpool got 3 away games in the next 4 games. Fuck.
Yeah.
Savage. All right, should we tear through the fixtures coming up?
Shall we?
Shall we?
So tomorrow night, Battle of the South Riviera. The Mighty Saints against the Cherries. Playing at St Mary's Ground. What's your thoughts, boys?
What was that, Joe?
It's not St James's Park, as Ray would call it, but yeah. I've got Josh King. That's the only player I've got in this game. He got 10 points last week, so he did all right. He's just getting assists. He's not getting goals, so I've got him starting. But yeah, Bournemouth away. That's a bit of a mix on that. I don't know. You've got Callum Wilson, haven't you? And he looks like the one to get, but
yeah, I've got Callum Wilson. He's still in the team, but Southampton are actually they've started the season relatively well. You know, have you seen that player Vestergaard? I think his name is. He's like one of the most high-scoring defenders so far. He's got. They kept a clean sheet at Brighton. They kept a clean sheet at Sheffield United. He got a goal as well. He's actually got bare points. This Vestergaard player. So Southampton's actually started really well. They drew against United, so I think Southampton are going to do them. You know.
I think Redmond's back as well.
Didn't Bournemouth just win 3-1 at Everton?
No, they're at home.
They were at home.
Yeah, at home. Sorry, yeah. But that's, I think they're both teams got in with a bit of confidence. So hopefully it's a good little game there.
Yeah, Bournemouth lost their last away game. They lost 3-1 to Leicester.
Yeah, true that. And they lost against Villa as well, right?
They beat Villa 2-1.
They beat Villa. What's going on? Who am I?
Yeah, it'll be tasty. Yeah. I think it'll be a draw. But I'm hoping for a score draw, obviously, because I've got Callum Wilson. Score
draw, not a board draw. That's the motto. All right.
Players, Mace.
I literally have just subbed in King for Greenwood, as previously discussed, like while we were talking about it.
As we spoke.
Yeah. If you listen closely, you'll be able to hear me tap the keys K and I to type in King on the player search where I transferred. If you keen listeners out there, you might have caught me typing in King's name.
Listeners.
You King listeners.
So you're playing 2 up top now?
2 up top, 4-4-2 system. McGinn on bench.
Who you dropping then? McGinn?
McGinn. Arsenal away.
Arsenal. Have you seen how many... Yeah, you said about the amount of shots they've conceded.
Yeah, they just look good against Frankfurt today, though. Like, good, tight defensive. I watched the match.
Yeah, but did you see how many shots that they fucking conceded?
Yeah, I know, bro.
24 shots they conceded, man.
31, bro.
Trust me, McGinn will be scoring this game week. Trust me.
Don't you start. Well, Mount and James, they're both sitting there injured. I might just bench Mount. Surely not.
If I was you, I'd bench Mount and keep McGinn at Arsenal away.
Fuck off, man. Get on my head. Moving on.
You might as well captain McGinn.
You know what? I might stick him in. Might bench Dina.
Do you know what we should do? We should all do a score prediction for all the games this week. 1 point for a win result, and 3 points if you get a correct score. Tot them up at the end. See who wins. £5 in.
Come then.
You up for that?
Yeah, come.
All right. You jotting it down, mate? Yeah.
I suppose no, because you'll hear me typing. It's bare loud. Look.
Mate, we're recording it. It's not like we're going to lose track. Like, do you know what I mean? It was fun.
Mate, I am not re-listening to 50 minutes to try and find what scores we picked, but I could just record it now.
What's the time?
I'll do it work tomorrow, man.
I'll write it in the Prague chat and I'll send it in.
All right, then.
So what's our predictions for the first game?
2-2.
Desmond.
Desmond 2-2. Can we have the same scores?
Yeah, I'm going to Control C, Control V there, I think.
All right, fuck it. I'll go 2-2 then.
Come on. All in 2-2.
Hang on. I need to go and get pen and paper. Chill.
Pen and paper?
Might get it right, cool.
2019 pen and paper.
Bournemouth, man. They've got good fixtures, though.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Just looking at that.
Jake the
It's a bit of a
librarian.
knee-jerk.
To be fair, Josh King's only returned 2 of 5 game weeks. Why is he in my team?
Yeah, he's gone down in value as well, but trust me, this week is the one.
So what are you going for, Joe?
Desmond 2-2, mate.
Mace?
Yeah, same.
I'm going to go 2-0 Southampton.
Whoa.
2-0 Saints. Do we guess goal scorers as well? No.
No, man. That's what our fantasy team's for.
Oh, yeah, true. Forgot about that.
Go. Next game.
All right. Leicester against Spurs. Should we give a bit of analysis as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, here's my take on this game. Spurs away at the King Power. Spurs look ropey at the moment, bro. They do not look that great. I think it's going to be 2-2. I actually do.
Mate, to be fair, all of our away games this season have been 2-2.
Have they?
Yeah, man.
Desmond.
Yeah. City, Arsenal, and Olympiacos midweek, all 2-2.
2-2s. Yeah, let's do that then.
What are you saying, Joe? What's the score going to be?
Oh, I don't know, man, because I've got Maddison in my team and I want him to come good, but this is like the only game week I don't want him to come good. But I've got Ericsson and Maddison in this there, so hopefully high scoring. Hopefully Spurs win, obviously, being biased. I am worried, though, because we looked really good against Palace. Like, everyone was doing their jobs, and then Poch just rotated it. And we're rotating so much, like, you can't have Spurs assets on FPL. Like, other than Kane and that, like, everyone's just getting rotated. Like, Lamella's getting a lot of game time. It's no one expected. But
I think Son's the best shout at the moment.
Son is a great shot, I think, yeah. How much is it? 9.5 mil? Like, it's just so hard at the moment. If only I had a wild card to use.
I could do Son next week. McGinn for Son. That's what I was thinking of doing.
Yeah, it could be a good shout.
I think that's a decent upgrade, isn't it?
After this game, got decent fixtures coming up. We've got Southampton at home, Brighton away, Watford at home. So, could be worth doing. I'll go for 2-1 Spurs.
Oh, you Spurs. Do you know when Walker Peters is going to be back, Joe? Because he's still sitting in my team, decreasing in price.
Mate, I don't know. Like, literally, Aurier had a worldie of a game last week, and then he travelled. I think he got rested because he plays for Ivory Coast, went for Ivory Coast, and played for us. So, I think Aurier will play again. I mean, Walker Peters was in the squad on Wednesday, and they played Sanchez right back over him. So, I think that's gone down massively.
Because Walker Peters is 4.9 and Aurier is also 4.9. So there's a little like for like there as well in my team, but I just don't know about who's going to cement that place. Worried.
Mate, I think Aurier's going to play on Saturday. I don't see Walker Peters playing. And Foyth is back as well now, and I think Poch likes him. I think Walker Peters might be out of the squad, let alone the bench.
Hate that. All right, what about Leicester side? Obviously, Vardy's one to watch. Tielemans hasn't really done much, has he? I bet a lot of people kind of put him in after his performances at the end of last season, but...
Mate, Perez has gone down by 0.4 million. That pre-season shout has gone down.
Let me tell you right now. Fuck Perez, innit?
Yeah, man.
Little prick.
He was so in form in pre-season, playing alongside Vardy, banging in goals, and then league starts, fucking bum falls out in the middle of the pitch.
Arsehole gone, mate. Just bench, sold back to Newcastle, I heard.
It's just been a shocking transfer for me, that one.
Yeah. Peak. All right, onwards and upwards. So wait, what's the score predictions? I actually am going to go 2-2.
Mason's gone for the Desmond. Me and Joe both said 2-1 Spurs.
Okay. Moving on to the next matchup. The first 3 o'clock
game.
What?
Huge game.
Yeah, big match. We've got the Midland Clarets against the East Midlands. Is it East Midlands? The East Midlands Yellow Canaries. That's Burnley v Norwich for you unsophisticated plebs out there. This game is this has got all anyone cares about is Campbell and Pookie in this game, surely.
Barnes, bro.
Barnes up front.
Well, to be fair, quite a few differentials because I know JP's got Eric Peters as well.
Yeah, what is that?
He's also got Pookie, so there's a little clash there.
Oh, definitely dropping points somewhere.
I've got Campbell first up, just in case.
Yeah.
just in case. Yeah.
I don't know, man. You've got to be starting Cantwell, in my opinion, in form.
100%. 100%.
Listen to our situation. Who would you start Cantwell instead of? Sterling at home, Watford, De Bruyne at home to Watford, Maddison, Tottenham home, Ericsson, Leicester away.
Madison.
Any of them.
Any of them.
Madison's not in form. Cantwell's in form. It's all about form.
Yeah, it's Burnley away, man. Danny don't concede many at home. It's not. I don't think
I bet they do, man. Oh,
we'll find out.
Yeah, but Leicester also playing Spurs. You got to remember that. Like, how many chances is Maddison going to get? 1 or 2?
Mate, a few. Spurs are leaky as fuck, mate.
Free kicks as well.
Yeah, he takes all set pieces. Leicester, Barney loves the goal against us as well.
That's cool, man. You keep Cantwell on bench, innit?
Yeah, you just he just put Cantwell on the bench and he got stung. So do it again.
If you ain't going to play Cantwell against Burnley, like, when are you going to play him?
Week after, mate. No, he's got good fixes coming up.
What is
just leave me be, man. Move on. Let's just leave me be.
Cantwell's last
3-0
4
Norwich.
games. Cantwell's last 4 games: 6 points, 2 points, 7 points, 10 points.
Discuss 10 marks. He's due a blank.
All right, mate. I'm going 1-0 Burnley.
He's trying to justify Cantwell on the bench.
Yeah, I'm going for 3-0 Norwich.
3-0 away win.
100%, bro. You just don't beat Pookie, bro.
But mate, mate, this is my point. Like with fair play with Man City. Obviously, they did really well. They conceded 2, but Burnley are just going to be such a long ball team. Put a lot of crosses in, and Norwich defenders have got a bit of an injury crisis. So I can see like Barnes and Wood capitalising on more than what City would have done in a weird way.
All right. I'll compromise. 3-1.
3-1. As long as Barnes gets that goal, I won't actually care.
I'm going for 1-1 there. I think it's going to be a draw.
Okay. Moving on to the next fixture.
Okay then.
We have the Toffees, the Scouse Toffees. That's the Evertonians against the Blades, the Sheffield Blades. I can only see this one going one way really at Goodison. Probably. I see Richarlison's been picked up a lot as well. He went up today, I think. I saw on the Reddit. Rose in price. Took me a bit by surprise because he only had one good performance. Looking for good returns from Digne now. I think Lundstrom's going to be on the bench for a lot of people.
Back as third choice on the bench.
Yeah, you know it. So yeah, I think I can only really see this going one way. What do you reckon?
I agree. Hopefully Everton actually keep a clean sheet. Didn't get me 0 points last. But yeah, I haven't got any Everton attacking assets. Like I thought Moyes kicked out, but he keeps picking Calvert-Lewin over him.
And he just scored, didn't he? DCL just got picked up a goal as well.
He did score, to be fair. Yeah,
so what are your predictions there, boys? Sorry.
I'm going to go 2-0 Everton.
I was going to go 2-0. I'll go 2-0 as well, yeah.
All right, I'll go against the grain there. I think Sheffield United, a little upset. I think Sheffield United are going to get that 1-0 away win.
Wow, Lundstrom goal, Henderson clean sheet, 20 points.
I would fucking love a Sheffield United clean sheet, man. I would love it.
You still got Henderson in goal, and
yeah, mate. For the last 3 weeks, I've had double Sheffield United defence, and next week as well, because I'm doing Son to McGinn.
It's mad. I've spent so much money on Liverpool and City defence, and I'm being done by a double Sheffield United defence. My face, like if you could see my face right now, it's like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on? What was your guess? 1-0. All right. Moving on to the final 3:00 game, we have the reigning Premier League champions who have a boat as their badge for some reason. It's Manchester City playing against the Northwest London Mooses, Watford.
Hertfordshire Hornets.
The Hertfordshire Hornets. There's a moose on their badge, though, isn't it? Call themselves the Hornets. No, mate, that is a moose.
Who are we talking about?
The Watford badge. Joe's telling me it's a hornet.
Mate, they call themselves the Hornets.
I know they call themselves the Hornets, but that is a moose. I'm put it in.
They call themselves boats, do they? It's like, Mate, what is it? Let's just fucking.
I thought it was a yak.
I thought it was an elk. Looks like an elk. Yeah. So the boats v Elks. What's your analysis there? Surely it's going to be like a little 4-0, 5-0 Sterling hat trick brace De Bruyne.
Sterling has not been picking up the points, has he? Though, like he's been out of form last a couple of games. Just like they've scored loads and he's just not been involved at all. Like he's fucked a couple of captains up. I hate he started the first game week with a hat trick, and since then he's sort of off the boil slightly. I think. Is anyone agreeing with that? Or
yeah, I agree with that. I agree. He has gone a little bit. He set himself high, didn't he, from that first week?
He's blanked the last 2 game weeks, but surely he can't blank 3. 45% ownership.
Yeah. No, I think he's got to pick up some points.
I've got De Bruyne captain over him though, just in case.
Sterling is my captain, to be fair.
Yeah, he's mine as well.
It's like it's such a nightmare. It's not a nightmare in a way because he's literally the only centre back that's fit, so he can't be rotated. But I do worry about City getting clean sheet points.
Me too, bruh.
Yeah, I just.
Are you keeping Zinchenko? I saw Mendy played some minutes midweek.
They played together.
How'd that work? What was the formation?
I don't know. I just saw on Reddit. It was like they both came on at the same time.
Let me get the formation.
Like they playing at the same time. I don't know. Something happened.
Yeah, no, I saw that as well. Zinchenko is still favoured, I think. Zinchenko played. Mendy didn't play, bro.
He came on as a sub, I swear.
Oh, he came on. Yeah. But Zinchenko's still starting out left. And then Mendy came on in the 83rd minute.
Got a weird feeling he's going to play this week. Actually, I don't know. They've got a Carabao Cup game, haven't they, next week, midweek. So maybe he'll get minutes then. Yeah, I think Zinchenko.
I think Zinchenko's proved his worth, to be honest. I think he'll stick with him for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Score predictions there, boys. I'm going to go 4-0.
Yeah, 3-0. City, obviously.
5-0.
Oh, Wolves have just gone behind in their Europa League match at home against
bad form.
Yeah, they're
Slava
not
Braga.
well, man.
Yikes.
Oh, man, you got a big chance. I think Man, you're about to score.
Did that come up on Flash Scores, Joe?
Yeah,
1-0.
There's someone up.
Big chance.
Why did I've never seen that big chance thing there before.
Yeah, no, it's a new thing.
Oh, it's a penalty or something. Is that what it is? Or
no, Greenwood.
No,
Greenwood just scored.
Oh, sorry.
Get that hentai out of here now, mate. I'm recording a pod.
Hentai. Greenwood scored. I just subbed him out. The king. In this podcast.
You combine us 4 and get him back in.
Why didn't I take Parrot out? They both cost the same. What an idiot. Anyway.
You've got Parrot.
He's just never going to go down in price because no one has him. That's why. That's my full process.
I thought that was the Watford badge.
No, that's elk / moose.
Oh, yeah.
All right, moving on to the late kickoff on Saturday. We have the Toon Army, Newcastle, against all the way down the other end of the country, the Flying Seagulls, Brighton, playing at the St James's Park. I don't really know. This is a coin toss, this one, isn't it?
No, I don't know. I think ever since game week 1, Brighton have been pretty poor. Does anyone have any Brighton players? They
don't have any Brighton or Newcastle players.
I swear, is it who's this guy that Brighton signed in the summer who plays up front for him? That Morpay guy. He's got 8 points. Yeah, he's playing 3 out of 5 game weeks. Yeah, mate, literally. No one. I don't think anyone's got these players or are going to get any returns, so I don't think they need to touch it much.
No, let's just do a score prediction then. I reckon 1-0 Newcastle.
I reckon it's going to be a solid Sky Sports spectacular 0-0.
Could be
0-0. I'm going to go for an absolute worldie of a game, and I think Newcastle are going to win that 3-2.
Nice. That could also happen, to be fair. Anything can happen, really, couldn't it? And then we're coming into Sunday, 22nd of September, 4 London home games.
Huge.
Which is ridiculous. Police are going to have a field day. I'll be out in the rabble with Jordan going to watch Chelsea against Liverpool. No expectations there. But we'll go chronologically. Palace against Wolves.
Well, seeing that Wolves are playing full strength now and they're losing 1-0.
Yeah,
They're not
I
in
think
good
Palace
form.
are winning this. Palace have got this in the bag, surely.
Palace are really bad against us. Though.
That's what I mean. Though. They've got to bounce back, haven't they? And Wolves are playing. They're out of form. They're playing in the week as well.
Yeah, Palace have a lot more time to prepare.
Has anyone got any Palace players? Zaha's down to 8 million now. Like
Pell's got IU.
Does Pell actually have IU? Put him in.
I don't think so.
No, he ain't took the plunge.
To be fair, Palace they've got Wolves at home, Norwich at home, West Ham away. Like he could be a decent difference, especially if Mount's injured. He could be only 10% ownership.
When I just sorted the strikers in form, AU was top.
What is that about, man? Come on.
Surely not, right? Surely not.
5.1 mil.
It's nice and cheap.
Mate, take a -4 out, mate. Get Josh King out. Put AU in.
I might put Greenwood back in and then take Powell out. But... All right, score predictions here. I reckon 2-0 Palace, mate. I reckon Wolves are just going to crumble.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 1-1.
Sorry,
1-1. Sorry, mate. 1-0.
You said 1-0. Say it again, Mace. What did you go for?
I went to 2-0.
Yeah, I think Palace are going to do that 2-0 as well.
2-0.
Yeah, for me.
For my money, 2-0. All right, moving on to the other 2:00 kickoff happening simultaneously. West Ham. Oh wait, sorry. The East London Hammers, West Ham against the Manchester Red Devils. Thoughts?
Could be a good game. This one's on TV, isn't it? This would be quite a good game, I think.
Yeah, that should be on TV, surely. You reckon it could be a good game? It's got potential.
I've got no Man U players, and I didn't like what I saw of him. Pretty wild card.
Yeah, I got James in if he plays. So I'm sure a lot of people do as well. I reckon quite a few people have gone for Haller as well. You know, in a wild card kind of mix.
I was tempted by him, to be fair.
What'd you say?
Tempted by him. I thought he looked quite good. Him or Felipe Anderson, I thought. Even Lanzini. I think West Ham, they've got... I know they didn't do anything against Villa this week. They didn't do anything offensively, but I don't know. I think they'll beat Man U, if I'm honest.
Ooh, I would love that. What's your score prediction?
That's a big ask though, man. West Ham beating United.
I'll go 2-1.
2-1.
To West Ham.
To the West Ham.
2-1. I reckon... I don't know what I reckon. What do you reckon, Jake?
I think United will win that. I think that will be 2-1 United, in my humble opinion.
Goal scorers?
Greenwood, brace.
Hey. I would hate that. Not that he'd play, but yeah.
No, he won't.
I reckon I'm going to go on a mad one. I'm going to go fucking 4-4.
Yeah, please.
I've put it down there.
I'm going 4-4.
4-4.
I'm doing it.
There.
All right, creeping into the last 2 fixtures now. We have the North London Gunners facing up against the Midland Clarets and Blues / Aston Villa.
Yeah, no idea how to describe them, did you?
No, lost. Right, I'll go first on this one. I reckon... someone else go first. I don't know.
This is the sort of game where I like...
You got to go first.
No, fuck it.
You got Messi, go.
I'll go first. I reckon Arsenal... Well, they obviously ended up beating Frankfurt tonight 3-0. It's probably quite a nice confidence booster. Playing at home. I reckon they'll leak a goal, though, or 2. but I think they're going to win still. I think 3-2 with an Aubameyang hat-trick and a McGinn brace probably on the other side.
Would love.
I don't know where you're seeing Villa score 2 goals from.
No, I'm just saying it to 10.
I had Wesley the first 2 game weeks, man, and he was atrocious. Like he got a return in the second game, but yeah, he just doesn't look like he can. He's not a Prem player.
What you're telling me? Someone called Wesley isn't lighting up the Prem?
No, man. I thought it'd be like a Rondon 2.0, but it's not looking that way. I think this is the sort of game where people who've got Aubameyang, like, you're just gonna get points. If he's in form, I can't see past an Arsenal win. Hope Villa win, but I can't see past it. I'll go for 2-0 Arsenal.
Jacob?
I think Villa will definitely score there. Arsenal just at the back looking shaky. There's no way they're getting back-to-back clean sheets. No way. So, in my opinion, that is going to be an Arsenal win. I'm going to go 3-1.
Is that what I said?
No, you said 3-2.
No, I said 3-2. Yeah. Watching them earlier, right, against Frankfurt. Frankfurt had a lot of chances. Like, they should have scored. So the scoreline's a bit deceiving on the clean sheet front. Even though I lied earlier and said they look good tonight, but they actually didn't look that great.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They were conceding a lot of chances, but obviously they won 3-0 in the end. So,
yeah.
They were in the first half. They looked shaky. Right, final matchup, big one, the biggie to round off the weekend. The West London Royal Blue Lions, Chelsea, against the North Chicken Red guys, Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm going to this match. Last time I went to a big match, we played against City and we drew 2-2 in, I think it was last season, whenever City just went on a mad one. I think we might show up or we're going to lose 4-0. So I'm going to be stuck. I'm stuck between 1-1 or 4-0. I'm going to say 1-1.
1-1. I think Chelsea are going to win this game, man. I think Liverpool's run's going to come to an end.
People are saying
what?
A lot of people are saying that. A lot of people think this is going to be the game where Liverpool are finally going to drop points this season.
Chelsea have got a funny way of like upsetting records like that. We always seem to be the team that stop people in their tracks. Don't get me wrong, like we will leak, but I also think Liverpool are looking really leaky at the back as well. They've just had an away trip to Italy, so I'm hoping that they're going to be a little fatigued. But I definitely think Chelsea are going to win this 2-1.
Nice.
And you got to remember, they were lucky to even get a point against us at Stamford Bridge last year because Sturridge scored that equaliser in the 90th minute. That screamer. 1-0. So cool. I think we actually do play quite well at the Bridge against them, typically.
Yeah, we just lost 1-0 at the Bridge against Valencia as well. So I think we're going to be trying to right some wrongs there.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. So that's the... what's that guy's name on this? Go on.
Sorry, Joe. What was your score prediction there?
I don't know. I've got Van Dijk and Firmino in this game, so I thought I need Chelsea to do bits and keep a clean. I need Liverpool to do bits and keep a clean sheet. I think it's gonna be 2-0 Liverpool. You know, just got a feeling like your home form's not been great this year, has it? If I'm right,
no, man,
2 draws.
That form's not been great. Full stop, really. But we're figuring it out. What's the guy's name who reads out all the scores on Sky Sports after the match day's over?
Not just selling.
No, where he's like, Accrington 1. No.
Nice.
I don't know his name, but I've always remembered him doing that since I was born.
Yeah. I feel like they've digitalised his voice now and like even... What, Joe?
I don't know. I was just doing the voice, man. Like you always hear like these like League One fixtures. You have no idea what the score's going to be. So it could be like 7-5 or something.
What is his name though?
I don't know. Matey, I think. John Voiceman.
Yeah, man.
Cowden beef 0. Partick Thistle 3.
Oh fuck
yeah.
So
They always do that, wouldn't
podcast,
they?
Can we
always
do
go
that
from
in the
that-
next podcast? Yeah, they go every
It's
fucking
like-
league.
Scottish League One. I'm like, who cares? If you're anyone from Scotland, fuck off.
At the start of the next podcast, can we read out the scores like that, please?
Yeah, cool. I'm not going to be at the next two because I'm also going to be on holiday.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'll read them out. Southampton 1. Bournemouth 0.
Leicester City 0. Tottenham Hotspur 1.
Joe, that's it. It's the little.
That's better.
It's the little
Yeah,
roll of like the rhythm.
Yeah, the inflection on the voice.
The second-
I'm actually going to listen to it and practice it.
Practice
the
the voice.
announcement of the second team. Do you know what I mean? Like it's Chelsea 1, Liverpool 2. Like it's just like he sings the second team.
And moving on to the Championship. Leeds United 1. Well, I can't even think of another Championship fucking team.
Just read out your fantasy team points that way.
Yeah.
Zinchenko 0, Van Dijk 1.
Yeah, ready?
Sterling.
Edison 1. Alexander Arnold 2. Zinchenko 1. Dina 0. That's my point.
Like, please do that next pod.
Yeah. I'll read everyone's team out. Everyone in the FPL Conservatory League, all fucking 600 people's team.
9-hour-long podcast. Fuck it.
The bumper Christmas edition. Cool. Should we wrap this one up then?
Should we what?
Quick question: who's everyone's captain?
Sterling.
Sterling. Jake.
Sterling, man.
I've got De Bruyne. De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Come on, you De Bruyne. Come on.
This has been the FPL Conservatory. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.